This is the Goan chicken Cafreal, one of the most delicious and famous Goan chicken. And this recipe is for those who look for something different. Now chop an onion as thin as you can, and for that slice it in the middle, and then with a sharp knife slice it. Now slice it horizontally, and then when you chop it now, it'll be thinly chopped onion. If you can't thinly chop it, you can use the onion paste. Now thinly chopped ginger. And now the garlic. Dash it first and then thinly chop it. I'm cooking this chicken Cafreal with chicken legs. You can also use chicken breast if you like. It's entirely up to you. And to prepare them, always cut them at the bottom. There is a white ligament that you want to cut it before you cook any chicken legs. And then gently cut it twice in the back of the leg and then chicken thigh. And I'm going to do it with all my chicken legs. Now marinate the chicken with cracked black pepper. This is a freshly cracked black pepper. Some vinegar. This is the apple cider vinegar. You could use any vinegar of your choice as long as it's natural vinegar. Bit of salt, turmeric powder. Now add chopped up garlic, ginger and onion, and a touch of oil. It's a vegetable oil. Now with the clean hands, marinate the chicken well. Now in a mixing bowl, add coriander leaves, mint leaves, few green chillies, garlic cloves, ginger, black peppercorns, coriander seeds, cumin seeds, cinnamon stick, few cloves, green cardamom. Into this add vinegar. It's natural vinegar, the apple cider vinegar. And I like to add optional kasuri methi, salt, and finally a little bit of sugar. Now make a fine paste of this by adding a little bit of water if you need. And now you have aromatic paste or puree of all these herbs. Now the aromas in this bowl are divine, and there are every kind of flavors in this. There's heat coming from peppercorns, sweetness from sugar, and the sourness from vinegar, and all the spices, they are very, very evident, and the freshness from ginger, garlic, mint and coriander makes this chicken Cafreal very, very special. Now I'm going to add these chicken legs into the mix. Now marinate these legs with the marinade. Coat it well. Now leave this to rest for about half an hour in your fridge. Now bring it outside the fridge and leave it outside for about half an hour before you start cooking. It is just to bring it to the room temperature. Anything coming out of fridge should rest and come on a room temperature before you start cooking them. So the chicken has rested for about half an hour in the fridge. Now in a heavy bottom pan, add vegetable oil and then start frying them on a medium flame. Do not shake the pan or move sides for about a minute, and after that flip them over. This is what we want. We want the color on the outside of the chicken thighs or the legs. And now let them cook on a low flame for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now you can cook the chicken Cafreal on a tandoor if you like a smoky flavor, and you can also put it on a grill plate or on your barbecue, or you can simply pan fry like I'm doing. There are many, many ways to cook chicken Cafreal, and trust me, whatever method you use, the chicken Cafreal is going to taste really great. And once they get colored on other side, I'm going to add hot water, just a little bit of hot water, and cover it and put the gas setting on the lowest. This is because I want the chicken to cook in steam. When you pan fry it, it tends to get a little bit of dry or loses the moisture. So when you cook it covered, it's going to retain the moisture, and also your pan won't burn, and your chicken will be nice and moist and tender when it comes out. And after 4 minutes, open the lid. My chicken Cafreal is cooking really nicely. You can see the chicken has started to leave the bones, and I'm going to give another flip. There's a nice color on both sides. Add a touch of more water. It's a leftover marinade that I've mixed with water. And shake the pan once and cover it and let it cook for another 4 minutes. And after 4 minutes, the aromas are very, very tempting. And now take a look at it. Look at the color. It's cooking really nicely. It's almost there. The chicken skin has left the bone. The chicken has left the bones, which means it's nearly ready. Just before I finish off, I'm going to add a little bit of leftover marinade on the top of all the chicken legs. And then flip them over one more time. And cover it and cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes. Give a pan a shake, and then when you open the lid, look at this. You have a beautiful chicken which is nicely cooked in a sauce and coated with all the herbs and spices. Chicken Cafreal.